Here is what an adjustment period typically looks like in recovery. Typically, you will add on stimulus of some sort, whether physical, maybe you're walking around more, maybe you're sitting up more, maybe you go for a car ride on the way to the doctor's office, right? So any physical activity, any cognitive activity, increased screen time, increased talking, socializing with people, increased writing things down, journaling, right? Or emotional, something happened in your life that was either very exciting or very sad or very frustrating or made you angry, anything that will cause an increase in stimulus more than what you're used to. That's usually the first thing that happens. Second, your symptoms will typically flare up, right? And there's no specific symptom, but you may have a mix of a bunch of different symptoms, but your symptoms, your level of discomfort overall increases. And then if you respond well, then eventually those symptoms will start to die down. And how fast it goes from being flared up to slowing down or lowering in intensity, that's determined by how well you're responding to symptoms. So either way, make sure you're responding well to symptoms, and that will shorten the time it otherwise would have taken for those symptoms to die down. So basically you have an increase of activity, you have a symptom flare up, and then you handle the symptoms well and the symptoms die down. And ideally, you would actually level up in your activity and what you're able to do. Ideally. Doesn't always happen. You may have to go through a few cycles of this process, but that's essentially how it works.